guys, welcome to the Land of Enchantment. Today's video is going to be how I put my makeup on to go to work. This video is going to be 10 to 15 minutes long because that's about how long I allow myself to do my makeup. So the first thing that I do always is put on lotion. This is Physicians Formula. I've used this before. It's nothing new to me. It has a light shimmer to it and it smells just like real roses. Okay, so I can go ahead and put my hands in there and get it all rubbed in. So the next thing I do is I put on a little bit of primer. I don't really overdo it a lot because I'm just going to work, so I put a dab on each cheek, nose, and one on my chin. Up here next to the sides of the mouth where I get wrinkles. And again, I use my hands. And I just kind of rub it in because I am not going out. So this is just work. The next thing I do is I use CoverGirl. It's a Olay mix. It's CoverGirl Olay Simply Ageless. It has a store sticker on it. For that I apologize. I believe I paid like $10, $11 for this. This color is Ivory, because I am one light chick. Okay, it comes with a little pad, and I, in the mornings, just use the pad. And I put this on my face. It is a light to medium coverage. It really does the job well. And on my cheeks. Just something to knock down that redness. My nose, my forehead. And a little bit down the neck. Okay, that's all I do in the mornings. I really don't go that crazy. So this is the light foundation that I use in the morning. So the next thing I do is I put on some concealer. This is Revlon Youth FX, and it pumps. And I do a little bit of concealer under my eyes, around my mouth, chin, and above each eyebrow and the smile lines. And again, I just rub it in with my hands. So I kind of look like this after that. And then the next thing I do is I get a blush brush, and I do use my Perfect Peach Powder that I love so much. It smells like peaches. It's gorgeous. Love smelling it in the morning when I wake up. And I apply with my Morphe blush brush, and I just put this all over my face, just to set that foundation in for the day. Okay. Then I put the remaining amount back inside of the container because this stuff can be hard to find. Alrighty. Okay, so the next thing that I would do is I would get some blush, and this is Too Faced blush. It's real little, it's in the shape of the heart, it's super cute, and I put that in the apple of my cheek, like this. Okay, and so it looks like that. Then This is my Z palette that I'm pulling from. I depotted a whole bunch of things and I put it on my Z palette. So the next thing I do is I go in with a little bit of bronzer. I believe this is Sun Bunny. So I just lightly give my face just a little bit of color in the mornings. And I'll tell you what, that's it. I don't do a whole lot on that. Then I will take a highlighter brush. This is a Morphe brush again. And this is Graveyard Girls Gator Wings. And I apply this at the top of my cheekbone and around my eye, a little bit above my eyebrow. This is by far my favorite highlighter. By far. A little bit to the nose, down the straight, above the eyebrow. Cupid's bow, chin, and done. Done with the highlighter. And then the next thing that I do is I grab the palette that I'm going to work with that day. I rotate them, so it's not always the same thing. This particular palette I have never used. This is Katy, well, it's Katy Perry, but it's called Katy Cat Palette, and I guess the brush fell out, but I won't be using that. And it has little kitty cat faces and it's so cute. So I'm going to go in with a transition color. Typically in the mornings, I use one brush and one brush only. This came from the Graveyard Girl palette. This is what I use. So I'll go in with a transition color. I typically go with light colors for work. So my transition color is going to be this pink up here in the corner. And I just put that in my crease. And that's pretty. Tap it off. Keep the fallout low in my crease. It's very, very light, but like I said, for work, I go light. So I'm going to take this purple right here, and I'm going to put it right here on the outer edge of my eye. And then I am going to work it in my crease. Might have to go with a darker color for the edge of the eye to really make it pop. We'll see. And then this goes in the crease also. And then you turn the brush up on the side, blend it in a little bit. Yeah, that's not bad. It's nice and light for work. Alright, the next color I'm going to go into is, I guess I'll use this up by the kitty cat ear. I don't know what colors these are, so. And I'm going to do that right above my eye. It's really pretty, very shimmery. Tap it off. And apply. There we go. And I don't do a whole lot of blending in the mornings, a little bit. I mean, I'm not looking for professional in the mornings. I will say that this Kit Kat palette falls apart a little bit. Okay, so the next color I'm going into is this kind of bluish color. Yeah, it's falling apart. And I'm going to go into my inner eye with it. Okay, it's not sticking, so normally I'll wet my brush just a little bit. Guys, this is falling apart. I don't know if you can see this, and I am not manhandling it. Okay, I'm going to go in with my finger because that's what I would do. In the mornings, I'm in a rush. I don't have time to mess with things that aren't working out. So I'll go ahead and rub that out with my finger. That looks good. Okay. So typically after I do that, I'll go in with the lighter color that I used in the corner of my eye, and I will do that underneath my eye to give it the appearance that I am awake, which most definitely I can guarantee I am not. So I am going to take this light gold color up here in the palette, and I'm going to do my brow bone with it. And then I'm going to do my inner eye with it. Brow bone. Inner eye. Okay, so that would be my eye look for the day. Like I said, I go typically very light. It makes me appear that I'm awake. I try to hide the bags under my eyes because I don't sleep at all. And so the next thing I would go in with is my eyeliner. And this is Too Faced Perfect Eyes. And I'll put a light line across the top. See, I always have this in the mornings too, and it drives me crazy. I blink my eye, and then I mess up my makeup, but I'll show you how to fix that. Okay, and then I'll put a couple dots underneath my eye that I'm going to blend out. Just like that, okay? And then there's a blending end. I'll blend it under my eyes. I got one eye that's just a little bit darker underneath than the other. So then I'll go over to the other side and put a couple more dots. No big deal. Okay, that's good. And then I go to the top and I blend that in also. Ain't nobody looking for some sharp lines early in the morning. God knows it ain't me. Okay. So one eye looks a little bit more smudged out than the other, so I'll add some more product to this to smudge it out. Just a little bit more. Okay, I like that. So that's the look after I put the eyeliner on. And then I go in with Too Faced Better Than Sex Waterproof Mascara. And I do the back and forth motion to make sure and get everything. Alright, that's my mascara on. Then after that, I will take some lipstick, which I forgot to take out. So typically I put my lipstick on at work after I've eaten breakfast, but I typically go in with, this is Unicorn Tears. I typically will go in with Unicorn Tears and kind of pat it on. Okay, that's Unicorn Tears, which is a light glimmery blue. And that's what I wear most days at work. So this is the look. And it takes me 10 to 15 minutes. It looks like I made an effort on my appearance. So it looks like I'm awake. It hides the bags under my eyes. Sometimes the mascara comes down and touches the bottom. Got it. And that's it. So, if you want to get ready for work and you only want to spend 10 or 15 minutes, this is how you do it. And then I walk into work and I slay the day. So please keep watching my videos. I have many videos that I am wanting to upload. Make sure and leave in comments things you're interested in seeing. One of the videos that I'm going to do is on foundation. It's going to have to do with what my favorite light to medium foundation is for my type of skin and my full coverage foundation that I like. I'm still testing them. I leave them on for the whole day to see how they stay. So look for that in a future video. So thank you and bye.